Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and shalom to the elect, whom the Lord have given ears to hear. Now I want to land back off of the brother Ashiyar's lesson, the elder brother Ashiyar's lesson, entitled AI Robotics, Demonic Entities, High Level Sorcery. And great lesson. And it shows you the times that we're coming in. And this let me grab this precept. Right? Because the times that we're in, right, we're in a time of great deception. Right, as the scriptures say, in the time of the end, knowledge shall be increased. Now, knowledge can be used for good as well as it can be used for bad. And on his devil part, he is as deaf. So the knowledge that he will use is for evil. And we're in the end. I know I mentioned that before, but I say that because, let me read this precept, and then I'll tell you why I say that. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Right? So in the beginning, when it was truly misunderstood, what, you know, and you actually thought, or you might have thought that AI was just a benevolent invention to help mankind get out of whatever situation, you know, to help paraplegics walk and the blind to see, help old ladies, and, you know what I'm saying, provide better or more health care to those in need. We're truly seeing what it's about. As a brother went into, even Elon Musk, when you look it up, let me see. Right, Elon Musk, this is back in 2014, 11 years ago. Imagine that. We are summoning the demon with artificial intelligence. Right? And a man's creation is that which is in his heart. And we know this man, again, as I mentioned before, is as deaf. So guess what? His creation would be the same of like manner. Whenever you watch any of these, you know, AI inspired movies, Subservient, Ex Machina, what always happens? You know, that robot tends to turn on a human. The brother was going into, well, he played a video on how you had this whistleblower who pretty much spilled the beans on how Google has no true policies in place, you know, to oversee the ceiling, so to speak, of these artificial intelligence. And pretty much he was doing, this whistleblower was doing a series of tests, and he was asking them, you know, certain questions that are easy to get, but then he asked them other questions that's like a trick question. And pretty much this trick question, even a robot answered it correctly. going to show you that these things are developing a mind of its own. Now, we start off with our apostles and elders. We oftentimes tell you that intelligence is synonymous with demon, right? And that's it. You can watch the brother's lesson, but let's get this right. I want to get this.
If you don't like waiting for your apps,
shit, hold up. Come on, man. Okay, here we go. If you look up what is Daemon computing, it's a lot.
Does anyone have thoughts on the reading from last week?
I'm ordering another round. I get discounts. Anyone want one?
I'll take one.
Too late.
How does a demon process work?
Hey there! Welcome to this video where we'll explore the fascinating world of daemon processes. Have you ever wondered how certain processes on your computer seem to run continuously in the background? Well, that's exactly what daemon processes are all about. In this video, we'll dive deep into what daemon processes are, how they work, and their significance in the world of computing. So let's get started.
What is a demon process?
To understand how daemon processes work, we first need to know what they are. A daemon process is a type of computer program that runs as a background process, typically without any direct interaction with the user. Unlike regular processes, daemon processes don't have an associated user interface, but they perform essential tasks in the background, quietly and efficiently.
How does a demon process work?
Now, let's delve into the inner workings of a daemon process. Daemon processes are usually started by the operating system during system initialization or at specific times, such as when certain conditions are met. They run independently of any direct user control and continue to execute until they are explicitly stopped or the system is shut down. One crucial aspect of daemon processes is that they don't require user intervention to start or stop. Once initiated, they operate autonomously, performing various tasks and functions silently in the background, without interfering with the user's primary activities. To achieve this autonomous behavior, daemon processes typically detach themselves from the controlling terminal. This means they are not associated with a particular user session and are not affected by terminal or console events. By detaching from the terminal, daemon processes can continue running even if a user logs out of their session. Additionally, daemon processes often run with elevated privileges to perform system-level tasks, such as managing network services, monitoring system performance, or handling system events. These elevated privileges allow daemon processes to access and modify system resources that regular user-level processes cannot.
Importance of daemon processes.
So, why are daemon processes so important in the world of computing? Well, here are a few key reasons. Background services. Daemon processes are responsible for running background services, such as web servers, database servers, and print spoolers. These services need to operate continuously to provide necessary functionality to users and other applications. System maintenance. Daemon processes play a crucial role in system maintenance. They handle tasks like log rotation, scheduled backups, system monitoring, and managing software updates. By running autonomously, Daemon processes ensure that these essential maintenance tasks are performed reliably and efficiently. Efficiency and resource management. Daemon processes are designed to be resource efficient. They are typically programmed to use system resources judiciously, releasing them when not in use. This efficient resource management ensures optimal system performance and prevents resource exhaustion.
All right, so a lot was being said there, but to note, daemon processes are very important in the world of computing, and it allows the computer itself to operate autonomously without user control. And you should know that that's pretty much what this devil's going for, and even Elon Musk brought out that the way this AI is developing, it will come a time to where it will surpass humans. Going to show you this devil is not too wise, because how can his invention surpass him, right? But I bring that out because when you look up the word, I came across this information actually, because when you look up the word demon, as it's spelled Daemon, that's actually the Latin way of saying demon. So look at that. And we know that, or you ought to know that, this is a spiritual Rome, whereas they spoke Latin. All right, and nothing's by coincidence, as brothers speaking through the spirit. And then again, as we're doing our homework, we see that yes, this AI and this new technology is truly demonic. So it says demon, an evil spirit, malignant supernatural being, an incubus, a devil, from Latin demon, as we just read, right? But it's spelled that way, Daemon. Whereas in computing, is also known as a daemon processor. So it says from Latin demon, spirit, from Greek daemon, deity, divine power, lesser god, guiding spirit, tutelary deity. Let's look at that word tutelary. So it says tutelary is serving as a protector, a guardian, a patron, relating to protection or a guardian. Just like that scripture, he thinketh himself to be God, right? And he wants to sit in the seat of God, as the Most High is the ultimate guardian of the universe. He creates evil and he allows peace. And this devil, and he's you could say giving that to this devil on the left hand side, through his harp, through his drones, all right, through his various ways of changing the world to his liking. It says sometimes including souls of the dead. Look at that. So all this comes out of that word demon. One's genius, lot of fortune, from PIE, Daemon, divider, provider. The malignant sense is because the Greek word was used with daemonion in Christian Greek translation in the Vulgate for god of the heathen idol, and also for unclean spirit. Jewish authors, and to note, in the Bible, you won't see the word demon. It would be known as an evil spirit. So it says Jewish authors earlier had employed the Greek word in this sense, using it to render Shedim's lords idols in the Septuagint. And Matthew 8:31 has daemons, translated of Deophol in Old English, Finn, or devil in Middle English. Another Old English word for this was helchnitz, literally hell knight. The usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligent, It says the usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligence lower than a god. See? So that's how we know demon is also a sense of intelligence, lower than a god, of course. Right? Well, this is according to the Greeks, which are the same as the Romans, both one and the same Edomites. Right? So again, this goes to show you how he setteth himself up as God, and he maketh himself that he is God. He setteth himself in the seat of the Heavenly Father. Right? Because he's the one that's pushing. He's the one who's the creator of this, this new supernatural phenomenon, so to speak. But it pretty much all goes back to the left hand energy. Ministering spirit is attested in English from 1560s and is sometimes written Daemon or Daemon for purposes of distinction. The earth was given in the hand of the wicked. The Lord put it in his devil's hand to work on his left hand side. Right? To have power from the left hand side. This is not written in the book of Thessalonians that whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all powers and lying wonders. So this is it. Again, technology is being used to cure a disease a man had from birth. Right? And as this shit, this gets stronger. So like, let me do something, because as this deity, so to speak, this intelligence gets stronger, best believe the spiritual powers is going to match it. Because remember, the Lord had Moses go toe to toe with Pharaoh, and if that was the case, that means Pharaoh had some strength on the left hand side. Right? But we know that the Lord is a God of balance. All right? So, expect spiritual powers. But reading on says, the demon of Socrates was a daemonion, a divine principle or inward oracle. His accusers and later the church fathers, however, represented this otherwise. Right? So I think I got that queued up too. Let me see. Right. It says a demon. I just looked it up. What is a demon? Right? And that Daemon can refer to a computer program that runs in the background or a supernatural being from Greek mythology. So you can't make this up, man. And this is Isaiah 47, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not going to work for him. But as a matter of fact, before I grab that, I want to just also go into this article, which the brother fuck. Okay. I don't know how this video gonna come out now, because some things I can't put it on like portrait mode, so let me see. Lord willing, the message got across. That's most important. Right. So it says the world's first robot with skin and muscle is a horrifying dystopian nightmare. Let me look it up. World's first What the hell? I gotta check this shit out. Look, you see the one right there? The first water-powered mimetic AI humanoid. There's some shit right here, man.
If you don't hit a jackpot of 10 trillion coins within 10 spins, just delete the app.
Clone Robotics just unveiled its full-bodied synthetic human, and of
Look at
course,
this
it's
fucking
creeping people
demonic
out.
shit right here, man.
The startup, which operates out of the United States and Poland, describes the android called Protoclone as faceless and anatomically accurate. Clone Robotics co-founder Danesh Radhakrishna posted on the X social media platform that the introduction of Protoclone is ground zero for the age of androids. Dar Sleeper, the head of growth for OpenAI-backed startup 1X Technologies, said the design couldn't get any cooler or creepier. Others said it was nightmare material. Clone's use of the word android is notable. While all androids are technically humanoid robots, not all humanoid robots are androids. Humanoid robots can be very simple and mechanical, with aesthetics that often differ dramatically from real people. Simply put, a humanoid robot has a human form factor but still looks like a machine. Androids, on the other hand, aim to look as human as possible. They have skin, eyes, hair, and are engineered to mimic genuine facial expressions. Most of the humanoids making waves today from the likes of Tesla, Figure, and Unitree Robotics do not meet the technical definition of android. Exceptions include Sophia by Hanson Robotics, a mecha by Engineered Arts, hyper-realistic.
Oh yeah, fair use, fair use. I do not intend to make any money by playing these videos. This is solely for educational purposes only. So Lord willing, that suffices.
The creations by China-based X-Robots, UB Tech's new service robot Una, and humanoids from Las Vegas-based Railbotics equipped with so-called relationship-based artificial intelligence. Clone, however, differentiates itself by straight up saying it's working towards synthetic humans. When the startup unveiled its first torso prototype in October 2024, the design quickly drew comparisons to the host drones in the HBO show Westworld. Clone says it's building power-dense androids with anthropomorphic traits to solve everyday challenges. According to Clone, the Protoclone features a musculoskeletal design mimicking human anatomy. It boasts more than 200 degrees of freedom, 1,000 myofibers, and 500 sensors. Co-founder Radhakrishna said on X the footage is from mid-January. The prototype is powered by pneumatics, but 1,000 myofibers and 500 sensors. Co-founder Radhakrishna said on X...
Look at the co-founder. Necromancer. What the fuck? You mean to tell me this man ain't playing with spirits, man?
The footage is from mid-January. The prototype is powered by pneumatics, but the company plans to switch to hydraulics after further development. And mimicking human anatomy. It boasts more than 200...
Let me see something real quick. Okay, Salakia, my fault, Akim. That was actually I misinterpreted that post, but I guess that was a re-upload from the co-founder, Danush Rod. But nevertheless, they are still playing with spirits. I just, like I said, it was a misinterpretation on my part.
100 degrees of freedom, 1,000 myofibers, and 500 sensors. Co-founder Radhakrishna said on X the footage...
Yeah, so it was a co-founder, which was, like I said, again, a post from a guy, I guess by the name of Necromancer.
...is from mid-January. The prototype is powered by pneumatics, but the company plans to switch to hydraulics after further development. Clone calls the robot the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android, which is open for debate. For example, Kengaro, developed by the University of Tokyo's JSK Lab in 2017, is widely recognized as one of the earlier musculoskeletal humanoids. The design mimics human anatomy and is notable for its unique cooling system that simulates the way humans sweat with real water. However, Kengaro is intended as a research platform, while Clone Robotics is racing to commercialize its androids for home use. Clone recently criticized Elon Musk's bold claims about the next generation Tesla bot's dexterous hands. Musk says the Generation 3 Tesla Optimus hand is so sophisticated that it makes a Fabergé egg seem simple. Clone responded to Musk's post on X, describing its hydraulic-powered robotic hand as lighter, stronger, and cheaper than Tesla's. The company emphasized its robotic hand's soft and plush texture, which suits it for applications beyond traditional robotics tasks. Clone said only Tesla fanboys would prefer the Tesla bot hand over Clone's. The startup says it spent 1,000 times less to create an entirely new class of machinery. Its robots are made from polymers that the founders say are light, cheap, and easy to process. Clone and Tesla have different missions, but their target audiences have significant overlap. Clone aims to create synthetic humans capable of long-term independent operation in complex settings.
See, independent. Daemon processing.
Its work toward creating a lifelike robotic hand goes back nearly a decade. Co-founder Lukas Kozlik posted this demo on Clone's YouTube channel back in November 2019 as part of a project called Automaton Robotic. The Polish engineer said he built the robotic arm in his garage. He described it as a copy of a real arm he saw in an anatomy lab. Powered by water pressure and electrovalves, it was intended for use as a prosthetic arm or as part of a humanoid robot. Kozlik became increasingly...
And again, it's always the case of, even in scriptures say in Revelation 13, how he deceives the nation by the means of those miracles. It's always a benevolent, it's always sold as a benevolent purpose. But we know, according to the scriptures, war is in his heart. His words out of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. You know, and this devil mind is more sinister than his tongue. But we're in the last days where they both are getting ready to line up. But it's going to be too late, you know. Because we told you, don't trust this man. And I don't know if they're going to mention it, which I'm not going to play the whole thing. But it said that this clone robot, let's see. What the hell? Alright, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, Lord willing, I don't know how this video is gonna come out, because like I said, this site, they won't let me see it in the portrait mode, which they just allowed me to, so I don't know why, but let me try one more thing. Yeah, whatever. It's what it is. Let's read it. It was a part I wanted to grab. So let me see. To briefly set the stage, Clone Robotics is a Polish company whose goal is to create musculoskeletal intelligent androids to solve all the common problems of daily life. Other robotic companies are trying to effectively create robot-looking androids. Think Boston Dynamics, but Clone Robotics is literally trying to create new humans. Right? You got not only servants to help you out with house chores, to watch your kids and stuff like that, wash the dishes, take the kids to school and whatnot, but you also have super soldiers. I mean, it's powered by Esau, so expect that shit to go haywire. It says if you haven't seen this horror yet, prepare yourself for intense spine bristling. Right? It says, reading down, the company has literally recreated a synthetic human body with functioning muscular, skeletal, nervous, and vascular systems. You'll be able to talk naturally with it while it wanders around your house, completing tasks that used to be reserved for us Homo sapiens. The clone comes preloaded with a number of skills such as pouring your drinks, engaging in witty banter, shaking hands, memorizing the layout of your house and inventory of your kitchen, making sandwiches, vacuuming floors, setting the table, loading a dishwasher, retrieving items, and doing the laundry. Wait, did I mention the telekinesis training platform? That's right, it'll model any behavior you teach it and turn that into new skills. I'm sure that won't lead to anything freaky. Right? And then, I mean, this shit is weird, bro. Then it says, if I didn't get the point across already, let me be clear. It is it undeniably cool and a crazy step in human engineering? Yeah, absolutely. But does it open the door to humans further? Well, whatever. I ain't reading that part. I mean, that's another observation, another way to look at it. But the point of this lesson is that this devil is dealing with demons. He's dealing with the spirits on the left-hand side, like the brother's title says it all. The brother's title says it all. Demonic entities, high-level sorcery. So this is Isaiah 47, verse 9. Well, both these things will come upon you in a moment, widowhood and the loss of your children, talking about Babylon, America. Yes, these calamities will come upon you despite all your witchcraft and magic. You felt secure in your wickedness. This devil really thinks that he got it in the bag. His future is secure with his technology. Slovakia. There was even an article that came out a few years back going into how You could expand your lifespan if you sign on, sign to put your consciousness in a meta. I mean, you look it up now, you may find out, they may tell you, oh, that was fake. But we understand that his inward thought is his house shall continue forever. And he knows that can't be in his flesh. So he has to find another way around. Well, as the scriptures say, the Most High have created men upright, but they have created many wicked inventions. The Most High made man upright, but they have created many wicked inventions. All right, and we'll see the wickedest under the wicked, the wickedest of inventions under the wicked, Esau, Edom. No one sees me, you said, but your wisdom and knowledge have led you astray. And you said, I am the only one, and there is no other. So disaster will overtake you, and you won't be able to charm it away. Calamity will fall upon you, and you won't be able to buy your way out. A catastrophe will strike you suddenly, one for which you are not prepared. Now use your magical charms. Use the spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. All the advice you receive has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers, those stargazers who made predictions each month? Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. All right? And that's absolute destruction to this infrastructure. From the God of the Bible, which is coming out of the heavens. So with that, shalom to the elect.